Yo, what up? It's your boy. On to another episode. Not gonna waste no time. Gonna get started on removing the rear subframe now. So, only thing I gotta do now is find some dollies so that way I can put them on the back like I have this one, so I can roll it around because it makes it so much easier. But also gonna remove the trunk right now. So. All right, as you saw, we just took the trunk lid off, the hinges, and the rubber strip. So as you can see, this back piece is just as bad as the front. Now, thankfully, when I first bought the car, that was the first piece I got. So, not too bad. And as you guys saw in the time lapse, the tank is right there. It's in good condition. I'm gonna reuse that. But now, let's jack it up so we can get this rear subframe off. All right, so we got the car all jacked up. And from what I've been reading, it's pretty much similar to an E30. So, one subframe bolt on each side, the shock, and the brake lines, because I already have the drive shaft removed. So, and then you just drop it all in one unit, just like an E30. So, I'm gonna go about removing the brake lines first, then removing the shocks, and then loosening this, which actually I might do the shocks last. I don't know. We'll see. I'll come back to you guys once I drop it and let you know how much of a pain it was. But let me know if you guys actually want like tutorial videos, like of me going through showing you the bolts I'm taking out and all the, because I know there's not really much online for the 2002s, but I don't know if that's something you guys would just want to see or just see the progress when it's done. But for right now, I'm just gonna zip through it just because it's quicker for me. But if that is something you guys want to see, drop it down in the comments below and I'll switch up my style for you guys. But let's get into this. All right, Sean, just like that, the rear subframe is out. The biggest pain in the ass was removing the e-brake cables. But now what I need to do is go to Harbor Freight and get some little dollies so I can, because right now it moves around no problem, but I got it kind of janky. So here we are, the 2002. She's getting there. So now what I'm gonna do is start disassembling this. I'll time lapse this. All right, Sean, just like that. Yeah, I get it. That's my catchphrase, I guess. But just like that, the rear end is completely disassembled. So now I can remove the subframe bushings out of this, clean it up, send this out, take apart the trailing arms, send those out, the front and lower control arms, yada, 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 send all that out and have it cleaned up. And looking new. Hell yeah. And I got this thing chilling. Gonna have to see how I'm gonna push it back in. But she's getting there. Now I need to start working on the interior and figure out how in the world I'm gonna get all this shit out. So if you guys know, I asked in the last video, let me know if you know how to get all this out. All right, in my last video, not the one that I just posted, but the one before that, I had a few people asking, and also on my IG, if I'm gonna repaint the engine bay. And honestly, at this point, I have all the glass out. Everything's stripped. So I think once I fix the floor and the tunnel, I think I might have the car repainted its original color. We'll see. All right, y'all. That package I was telling y'all about, it has arrived. Well, one of them at least for the 2002. Never mind what's in my hand. But here we go. The new fuse box panel for Le 2002. Hell yeah. Well, it's late right now. As you can see, I'm inside chilling. So tomorrow morning, we'll get into this and check it out. All right, as you guys saw last night, I received my wiring for the 2002. So this is pretty much gonna replace everything in there and should make it pretty straightforward. So that's gonna be fun once I get into the full series of wiring this up. But we're gonna have quite a bit of content on this car, from fixing a lot of the rust, the floor, the fabbing, the swap. So that should be fun. All right, so I just got all the wiring yanked out of this bee's niche. So she's ready for some rewiring. But so debating on what to do. Send it out like this as a bare chassis and have all the body work done and paint. Like, have this replaced since I have the panel. I'll do the tunnel and the floorboard and have them do the front windshield area. But oh yeah, I forgot. I got one update for you guys. So if you follow me on IG, you guys have seen that poll that I put up about if I sell the M20, I will do a crazy swap in this. And I've always wanted to get into rotaries. I don't know anything about them, but hey, can always start and learn somewhere. So that was my main. I've always wanted a rotary swap an E30, but I figured this is in the state that it's in now. M20's been done several times. It's cool, great swap, nothing wrong with it. But since I got the K-swap E30, I want something swap 02. Like, that would be dope. So my goal is to 13B swap it. So that means my refreshed M20 It's a 2.7 bottom end with a 2.5 headers, full 2.5 harness with ECU, everything. 1,200 bucks. The engine complete. If anybody's interested, buy that, so that way I can get a 13B and start mocking it up in here and see what transmission I'm gonna need. So yeah, hope you guys are excited for that. But she's in a really good stripped state. Good thing mostly all the windows are already out. These are just placed in there. That one's placed there. Front's placed. Door ones roll up and down, so that's completely fine. And I don't know, what do you guys think? 13B swap to 02? If you guys want to see that, you guys know the deal. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I mean, help me sell that M20 over there, and that way I can bring you guys a crazy 2002 build, and I'll document everything, unlike the E30. So let me know. All right, what up, y'all? This is gonna be the end of this episode. I'm gonna get ready to upload this right now, but before I go out, you know I'm gonna give you guys the same: like, comment, subscribe, share, all that shit. But I'm gonna leave you guys with a sound clip of the pink car, just that idle and all that. In the next episode, I'm gonna try and get some driving for you guys and some revving clips and all that. So let me know what you guys think. Appreciate all the feedback, all the comments. I love you guys. Keep at it and stay safe out there. Have a good night.